I'm Pure Light. Welcome to another episode of my Christmas Countdown. Today we're opening day 22 of my Minecraft Advent Calendar. Hey! We got an enchanting table, and today we're thinking about ways we can decorate our enchanting setups. Enchanting setups are great for improving your tools and your armour, but they can also be a bit of a feature of your base. And there are lots of different ways to decorate them. You don't necessarily need a big space for your enchanting setup. This little area here is just a little cave underground, but it's got enough space for a complete enchanting setup. We've got a sort of waterlogged floor and then some sparkly blocks of amethyst on the ceiling. And then we've got some other bits and pieces that are useful for enchanting. There's some books in the shelf there. There is an anvil and a grindstone. And of course, plenty of lapis and some things to enchant. This enchanting station in the community district is also looking a bit waterlogged, but it's a bit of a different design out in the open with a nice little canopy overhead. And then in the setup itself, you've got all the books on the same level, but you can still fit in, well, you can fit 16 in here, so one more than you need. And then we've got just some trapdoors and carpets and things for decoration to make it look a little bit like the top of the enchanting table. And then over on the back here, again, all the different bits and pieces that you might need when you're enchanting. This enchanting area in my single player survival is looking a little bit lackluster, so I think I'm going to give it a bit of a makeover today. There we go, just putting the last finishing touches on our enchanting room, just to make it all look a little bit more cosy. Yeah, we seem to have everything we need. We've got plenty of bookshelves so we can get level 30 enchants. Yeah, that looks much more complete and finished now. Well, I think that's made our enchanting setup look much more like a proper room in a house that's finished rather than a strange little area in a cave. We went for some wooden alcoves made of spruce to give the walls a bit more depth, and we've got some handy spots for our lapis in the shelves at the back as well. Hopefully that's helped get some ideas going for you as to what you might do with your enchanting setup. The Minecraft enchanting system is all a little bit mysterious, but in real life there are mysteries and questions that we can never quite answer, and today's Bible verse addresses that. This verse is from Ecclesiastes in the Old Testament, chapter 3, verse 11. And it says, He, that's God, He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart, yet no one can fathom what God has done from beginning to end. I think most people, whatever their beliefs, have a sense that there's something more to human life. There's some purpose or meaning beyond ourselves. And that verse tells us that God has placed that feeling in our hearts, sense of something more, in order to draw us near to Himself. Thanks for watching. Join me again tomorrow to open the next day of our Christmas Countdown.